Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. It's nice to see you today. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Suwarti Ningsih. You may call me Miss Ning. Here I would like to accompany you to study English. I hope this video will be useful for you. Our topic today is explanation text. We are going to learn about what explanation text is, the generic structure of explanation text, and the language features of explanation text. Okay, let's start. Look at the picture. What is it? Rain. Very good. And this one? Volcano. Nice. I have another picture. This one. What is it? Good. Coronavirus. I think you have already known about that. Well, everybody, have you ever wondered how does rain happen? And how is volcano formed? And why do coronaviruses spread around the world? Okay, when you want to try to answer the questions and make it into a kind of text, we have a certain text that can be used. Here we have explanation text. What is explanation text? Let's see. Explanation text comes from the word explain. Explain in bahasa means menjelaskan. What is being explained here? In explanation text, we explain about natural phenomena like rain, volcano, earthquake, and then we also explain about social phenomena. The example, corona pandemic, urbanization, monetary crisis, etc. So, what is being explained actually about the phenomena? Yes, we explain how and why. How do they occur or happen? And why do they happen? So, explanation text is a text which tells how and why something in the world happens. Well, everybody, have you got it? Okay, let's continue our discussion. Now we go to the generic structure. Here I have an example of text. The topic is about volcano. The title is How Volcanoes Are Formed. The first is introduction. Have you ever wondered how volcanoes are formed? Yes, in introduction, we introduce the topic that will be explained in the text. In introduction, we also have opening statement. In the opening statement, we can give the definition of the phenomena we are going to explain. And then it is followed by explanation sequence. 1, 2, 3, we can have more than one paragraph. We explain as detailed as possible about how volcanoes are formed. And the last is conclusion. In conclusion, we have to conclude. In conclusion, we have to conclude what we have already explained. So everybody, in short, the generic structure of explanation text is introduction, explanation sequence, and conclusion. Next, we go to language features. Still the same text, okay? Here we have some language features we can find in explanation text. The first is the use of present tense, and then the technical terms. The next is action verbs, conjunction, and also technical language. Here we are going to explain one by one. The first is simple present tense. We use simple present tense when we talk about facts. We know that volcano is a fact, yeah. The forming of volcano is a fact. In simple present tense form, we can use active voice and also passive voice. What are the differences between them? In active voice, the doer is more important, or the subject is very important, so we put it at the beginning of the sentence. Look at the pattern. We use subject, to be, plus object or complement. And when we have verbs, we use the first form of verbs. While in passive voice, we use the third form of verb or past participle. Here I would like to explain a little about passive voice. We use passive voice when emphasis is on the action or verb and the object of a sentence rather than the subject of the sentence. It means that action is more important than the object. Subject is unknown, and even when the subject is known, it is put at the end. Why do we use passive in explanation text? Yes, we know that like the sentence, the example of sentence is volcanoes are formed. Gunung api terbentuk. Ya, here we don't need to mention siapa yang membentuk gunung berapi, but we just mention that the volcanoes are formed. Okay, everybody, let's go back to language features. We have learned about present tense, and then we will go to the next. The next language feature is technical terms. What is technical terms? Technical terms is a kind of specific words that is used in a specific terms too. Yes, here we have example. We talk about volcano. So here we have magma, volcanic ash, gas. It's a kind of technical terms. We have another example like virus, population, pandemic, condensation, evaporation. Yes, when we talk about rain, we have the word condensation, evaporation. When we talk about coronavirus, we have virus, we have population, pandemic, etc. That is technical terms. And then the next is action verbs. Action verbs is a verb that shows an action, feeling, or process. For example, build, crack, do, make, create, etc. You can find many others action verbs around us. And the next is conjunction. Here we use temporal type of conjunction. This is the relation between two successive sentences. Here we can use then, next, afterward, previously, finally, at last, meanwhile, this time. Well, remember that expression text focuses on generic non-human participants or things. Yes, that is the end of our lesson today. Thank you very much for your attention, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. And I would like you to comment and to give suggestion and advice so I can improve my content of my video. Thank you. Bye.